Freedom is something that is unimaginably important. The freedom to choose what you want to do with your life. The freedom to think and say what's on your mind, to do what you want with your time. The freedom to live without the fear of being out of place by being unique. You are unique just like every other person out there. And to be denied your basic human right to express your own thoughts over a fear of being thrown into prison, or simply that someone else might be listening in without your permission. Freedom is unimaginably important. Your smartphone, or as you may refer to it, your spy brick, as its name implies, spies on you, collecting data and creating a profile that knows more about you than you might know about yourself. This is a Pinephone from Pine64, post-market OS edition. It comes in this rather nice looking box, considering their current target demographic, nerds. More surprises hide within the packaging itself though. It comes with a nice little note thanking me for choosing the Pinephone, as well as making me aware of the community-centered development that the OSs have. Now, it comes with post-market OS by default, but I have the freedom to flash whichever operating system I want to the eMMC. First impressions are very nice. The phone is a bit thick, but nothing to really cry about. I like its minimalism. The phone also comes with a red USB-C to USB-A wire. It's always nice to see USB-C, but the surprises don't end there. Let's go deeper yet. Opening the back of the phone, we have access to an easily replaceable battery. It doesn't have to be a Pine64 battery either, once again offering that freedom. Quite a bonus in case the company were to disappear. We also have these switches that allow you to turn on or off various parts of the machine, from cameras to the modem itself, allowing you to control your phone and not the other way around. Let's go even deeper and see what lies within the bits and bytes. Post-market OS is one of many compatible operating systems for the Pinephone, and this being a post-market OS edition version of the Pinephone, it's what comes pre-installed. After an elegant configuration setup, we are booted into a FOSS environment. I'm actually kind of impressed with the screen. It looks really good, minus a few scuffs and scratches. That said, I'm very grateful that it came with a screen protector pre-installed. Well, what good is having the Pinephone booted up now if we aren't going to test anything? Let's start with web browsing. Alright, a bit laggy, but not that bad at all, as we are still in this device's and OS's infancy. Let's really push it and try out YouTube. Surprisingly, it worked pretty well. I guess I wasn't really expecting it to be able to play videos at all. That said, future testing did show that the device can get quite hot when using the web, 50, even 60 degrees Celsius during my testing. I also noticed that the speakers would emit this high-pitched whine whenever the audio drivers were in use, but this problem disappeared on some different operating systems I tried out. Speaking of which, I tried out Ubuntu Touch from UBports and Manjaro FOSS. Ubuntu Touch, being the oldest of the bunch, shows the best results. Very smooth all around. YouTube still had a bit of issues, but overall it's much smoother. I had some issues with getting some packages installed on Touch. There were a lot of hoops to jump through, and I wasn't really ready to dedicate myself to that just yet. So how did Manjaro do? So far, it's my favorite OS, as it gave me both the liberty of post-market OS and the performance of Ubuntu Touch. Well, it's somewhere down the middle. Especially since the last update, I've been getting smoother and smoother performance. Get that, an update that makes your phone faster instead of slower. What a time to be alive.
Hello Internet, welcome to Game Theory, where first off, thank you for showing up.
Of course, my journey doesn't end here. I promptly installed my game engine onto the Pinephone and started tinkering around until I got it to work. And I did. Everything but the rendering engine works. And with my engine installed, I installed MouseNet, a little program I wrote using my engine that allows a client to control a server's input, both keyboard and mouse. How cool is this? I am moving my mouse around using my own code compiled on my own phone. The Pinephone is a dream product for me, even in its current state. I can't wait to see where it goes. Once the software really gets up to speed, this will definitely be the phone I suggest all my friends to get. If you have any suggestions for me, leave them in the comments. Maybe you want to see if the Pinephone can do a certain thing, or maybe you want to know if it can be a daily driver. It'll be mine. With that said, I hope you enjoyed my little video here, and subscribe, stay tuned if you're interested in seeing more. See you next time.